Welcome to Dragonfly Within, a space for creativity, reflection, and becoming. Here we explore art, life, and the quiet moments in between. There's no need to have it all figured out. Just bring your curiosity and meet yourself where you are. Welcome back to Dragonfly Within. Today I want to step outside with you, not necessarily into a wild landscape, but into the quiet act of noticing. Nature has a way of teaching without instruction. It doesn't rush, explain itself, or demand outcomes. It simply shows us how to be. So I want to begin with a question you can hold lightly. What is nature showing me right now? Not in a dramatic way, not as a lesson to master, but as something you're allowed to observe, receive, and learn from at your own pace. Many of us feel most connected to ourselves when we're in nature. Maybe it's while walking, sitting near the water, watching light move through the trees, or noticing the sky change. These moments don't ask anything of us. They invite us to arrive. When we slow down in nature, creativity often follows quietly. Ideas don't always arrive as full thoughts. Sometimes they come as sensations, a feeling of openness, a softening in the body, a sense of belonging. Ask yourself, where do I feel most connected? The answer might surprise you. It doesn't have to be a grand setting. It might be your backyard, a window, a familiar path you walk often. Connection grows through repetition, not novelty. Nature works in seasons, and so do we. We often forget this. We expect ourselves to be constantly productive, constantly blooming, constantly moving forward. But nature teaches us that growth recurs in cycles. There are seasons of expansion when ideas flow easily and creativity feels alive. And there are also seasons of rest, shedding, and stillness. These quieter seasons are not failures. They are necessary. What season mirrors my inner life right now? You might be in winter, reflecting inward, conserving energy, or a spring, tentative, curious, just beginning again. You might be in summer, creating abundantly, or autumn, gathering what you've learned. None of these seasons are better than the others. Each one carries wisdom. Walking is one of the simplest ways to connect with creative flow. When we walk without a destination, something shifts. Our thoughts settle. Our senses wake up. Notice what happens when you walk slowly. You see details you would normally miss. The shape of leaves, the sound of wind, the way the shadows move. Creativity often begins here, in attention. When we allow ourselves to notice, we practice presence. And presence is the foundation of meaningful creativity. So ask yourself, how does slowing down change what I see? Often it changes how we see ourselves too, allowing instead of forcing. Nature doesn't force growth. A seed doesn't rush to become a tree. It unfolds in its own time, responding to light, water, and season. Creativity works the same way. When we allow rather than force, we create space for authenticity. We stop demanding answers and begin listening for what's emerging naturally. This kind of creativity is quieter, but deeper. It's rooted in trust rather than urgency. As you move through your day, I invite you to let nature be your teacher. Not through effort, but through attention. Notice what's around you. Notice what's within you. At the beginning, we asked, what is nature showing me right now? Perhaps the answer isn't something you can name. Perhaps it's simply a reminder that you don't need to hurry. That creativity, like nature, knows how to unfold. Thank you for spending this time with me in Dragonfly Within. If something here stayed with you, let it land gently. There's no rush. Growth happens in its own time. Until next time, keep listening inward and trust what's unfolding within you.